My point real quick. Now, once these people went into bondage around the four corners of the earth, prophesied in the scriptures, they're going to discontinue from their heritage. They forgot who they were. Now, he had to make a way to bring them people back. Because the Lord is merciful. He brought us back by sending who? Israelites to go wake up other Israelites and say, hey, man, you're an Israelite. You're not one of these Greeks. You're not one of these Romans. You're not a Hellenist, which means Greek, right? Or pagan. You're not that. You're an Israelite. You're not American. You're an Israelite. See that? Trying to remind them of who they were.
Let me ask you something.
That's the reason for preaching.
So do you think it's impossible for me to be saved?
Well, now when you first came up, I tried to lay the ground foundation. I said we don't go off color.
Yeah.
So you just said me. I don't know what you are. Now, if you're an Israelite,
let's say
this
I'm not
is going.
an Israelite.
Now, if you're not an Israelite, you have no way to get saved because the scriptures say Esau had no place of repentance.
So God created me. However, He doesn't want me to be saved.
That's true, bro.
Explain.
We're gonna get all of that, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let me finish this real quick, and I'm gonna
5 and 21.
Right. We want to go back to
Isaiah
10.
Hold his precept.
All right.
Hold up. Let's get that.
This is Isaiah 11 and 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again.
Oh, set his hand again after Egypt, but now it's again. Go ahead.
The second time.
The second time to get his people back, his children. Go ahead.
To recover the remnant of his people.
The remnant of his people. Right? Go ahead.
What shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Patros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the isles of the sea.
Everywhere. Go ahead.
And
if it ain't clear enough, watch this.
And he shall set up an enzyme for the nations and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel.
Who?
An outcast of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
Woo! They said, to it shall the Gentiles seek, and shall gather together the outcasts of Israel. Go ahead. You got another one? Precept, Gentiles? Go ahead,
This is Romans 9 and 11. For the children not yet being born, neither having done any good.
That's the spirit, because I'm about to go to that to answer your other question. You said, yo, can I not be saved? What am I doing here? Why can't I do it then? You know, why can't I be saved if you're an Edomite? Because the word Esau, you got Jacob and Esau. Jacob was born regular. His name was later changed to Israel. Then after that, he had, 12 sons, which became the 12 tribes of Israel. Then you had Esau in Rebekah's womb. And what did he say? 2 nations are in thy womb, right? One shall be different from the other. Esau became Edom, which means Esau means red. No, Edom means red. Esau means wasted away, meaning no pigmentation, no carbon in the skin, right? Edom means red. But those same people later moved to the Caucasus Mountains, right? Later on to Mount Seir, later to take over Greece and Rome. One of the forefathers of Herod was named Antipater the Edomite. So we know this stuff. We trace the whole lineage up to Esau. And the scriptures say in 2 Ezra chapter 6 that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning. So we look for Esau to be ruling in the end, meaning from Greece to Rome to the EU, NATO to now, World War III.
So back to Acts chapter 10. This is Peter's vision.
Yeah, the vision. You already waiting on that?
No, I'll read it. It's okay. Next
hey, he might be
approaching
I got a cut on that
Peter
too.
went up on the housetop on the 6th hour to pray.
Yeah.
He became hungry and wanted something to eat. But while they were preparing it, he fell into a trance.
Can you read a little louder, man, so we can hear you?
You guys can hear me.
See, come on, man. I was being real kind to y'all. Yo. He being rude now. He being rude, though, bro.
You have your way.
Hey, you got that Isaiah? He said, lift up that voice like a
I
trumpet.
may be saved, I may not. So just listen to my way.
Man. See, man, I'm trying to talk to you,
The
bro.
gospel is the gospel.
But how can
And
we
it's
talk?
evidence.
How can I conversate with you if I can't hear you, man?
You're talking.
You're talking like this. I can't hear you. That's crazy.
Listen.
No, I'm not gonna listen. Go ahead, bro. Get this. Read that. Finish that.
So anyways,
all right, you probably gonna walk away in a minute, man. Keep
Excuse
going,
me.
bro. No,
This is Romans
Hey,
chapter 9, verse 1.
Keep that foot when you're in the house.
Keep reading.
I say the truth in Christ, I lie not. My conscience also bear me witness in the Holy Spirit
God bless you.
that I have great and heavy continual sorrow in heart. For I wish myself were cursed from Christ for my brethren, my kinsmen according to the flesh.
That's when you're gonna find out that you're the devil and you know it. That's why your face twitching. You've been the devil since you first came up here, and I knew that about you. I was just baiting you, demon. You don't even know that.
Who are Israelites to whom pertaineth the adoption
I don't care about
and the
you.
glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of God and the promises.
Not her, because I don't know what she is. She following you, but you Esau. I knew you were Esau. So what? The bloodline goes through the father. You're an Edomite. Live with it. We live out our slavery. You have slavery coming to you. You know what hurtful means? Wicked. We're not wicked. Y'all were wicked by putting us in slavery. And you're wicked by coming up here and not want to talk louder to another man that actually speaks so I can hear you. That's rude.
Prepare a slaughter.
And you still talking to me. That's crazy. That's rude. If I come up here and talk to you, and you say,
You guys
can
all
you speak
believe the
louder?
same thing that you
I'll be like, yes, I can talk louder.
I'm recording, bro. You gotta talk to the speaker.
But instead, he's like, no, you're gonna listen. Man, listen. You know who we are.
And that's that very
That's that prideful
Do
spirit.
you all
That's
believe
that
that you
proper
believe
Look
that I
what he's
can't
doing
be
now.
saved?
Talking to the camera.
Being the devil.
Hey, get him on if he want to be on there.
I don't know.
Read, bro. Let's get
All right.
the cut it.
All right.
Obadiah, straight cuts. No more of that
I
Gentile shit.
got Revelation chapter 13.
Man, get him if you gonna get him. Obadiah, man. Proud of thy heart have deceived thee. They should be flying right now.
Listen, man.
All right. This is Revelation
Praying for all
chapter
you.
13, verse 9.
Let him stay here and get his cuts.
If any man have an
I believe
ear,
that God is
let him hear.
Right, because the devil come up
And he
like
can
that, man.
reconcile
Talking with
anybody.
smooth words, but war is
Yeah,
in his
bless
heart.
Come
Go
on.
ahead.
He that
Look
lived
at
into
that.
captivity
Look at that. Bye,
shall go
Bye,
into
devil.
captivity.
Don't come
All right,
back
this
no
is
more.
Isaiah chapter 14 and 21.
Right.
Since you said you ain't do it, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. They may not rise nor possess the lands, and nor fill the space of the world with their cities.
No love here. No love. You falling into we deceiving y'all motherfuckers. Damn, eat them like when you eat, don't get it going. If Esau come up with that bullshit, we gonna fill you out from the beginning. And he was about to get cut. That's why he got emotional. Someone said, you can hear me. No. His loudest shit, we try to tell him to speak up so we can hear him and so the camera can hear him. He want to do it his way on our setup. Why? Because he's fucking Esau, he prideful, damn demon.
And he feels like we gotta conform to his way.
And he walking with his mom like that's his wife. That's what Esau do.
So, still bringing him out?
That's what we out here. I ain't coming at y'all. I'm saying y'all should know this.
This is Joel, chapter 3, verse 7. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and I will return your recompense upon your own head, and I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah.
But he just said that he didn't do anything. All right, you know what I'm saying? Not in this present time, maybe not. Who knows? I don't know what he does when he leaves here. But the fact that spirit that's within him was around during the time of slavery, you can tell how prideful he is. How he wanted to come out here and control the whole show like he's a slave master and we the slaves. But it don't work like that because of Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5. And that's what he just felt right there. Because we came in the spirit, but he wanted to deal with the flesh. We're not dealing with the devil with his own ways. You know what I'm saying? That cardinalistic way was his blessing through the cardinalistic sword, right? But we have the real sword, which is these scriptures.
Hey, he said the Lord, the righteous are as bold as a lion. That dude was like feminine as a kitten.
For real, man.
That's his kittens
Somebody
talking to
got
him.
on Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5.
He talking low and shaking, telling him, no, you're gonna listen.
All right, bring it out.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 1. The preparation of the heart in man, and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weigheth the spirits.
Right, man. He clean in his own eyes. You know, because he could wear the fucking,
I'm becoming infectious.
yeah, he smells, man. Listen. Yeah, he could wear that. Think he clean. He got his fucking hair moosed over and shit. Right? Now, his mom told us, yes, son, get him. You know what I mean? She got the punish with little skull death on her shirt. They represent death, man. They come up with that smooth talk, that sensitive talk, but they demons, man. They will fucking fry you and hang you if they have the chance to. Look what they did to the Indians. The same way he came up, that's how he came up to the Indians. All that friendly shit. As soon as we disagreed, the monster came out his ass. He wanted to damn near fight the brother.
For me reading the word.
Gotta get kicked in the nuts.
For real. Hey.
Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai have made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the evil day, for the day of evil.
And he would have known that if he would have stuck around and got his judgment. You know what I'm saying? It's not our fault. We didn't make him that way. The Lord made him that way. You know what I'm saying?
Faggot!
Still prideful. He hurt. He hurt. They were supposed to go hang out at the landing.
But look, that's what we was talking to. You see what I'm saying? That's what you do? That's what you do if you cool? He came up acting all cool with us, but now he done turned to an instant scarf and riding by videotaping us. Like a little faggot, man. You know, you were on that shit back 10 minutes ago, he wasn't acting like that. You gotta see the devil, man. Cut their fucking head off. Be deceitful to these motherfuckers. Wild as a serpent, harmless as a dove. We ain't gonna beat him up. Man,
Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
And he was a prime example of that.
Yeah,
Proud.
yeah.
Very proud, bro. He just actually came up here and told us to stop. Told us to stop. And told us, you can hear me. And we basically said we're going to do this shit his way. And that's the pride of Esau, man. That's what he showed, that he's a damn devil. A prideful demon.
Though hand joined in hand, he shall not be unpunished.
The wicked will not be unpunished, though hand joined in hand. He was trying to grab our hand just then spiritually. That's
Hey.
what he was doing.
so he knew he Esau though. He admitted it.
You know what I'm
He said,
saying?
I don't have any I don't have repentance. When they face start twitching and shit, that's when you know, man. They know that they're fucking devil.
All right. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5. This shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
Right.
And then their face gonna start twitching when you do that. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. And it wasn't bold. He wasn't coming in bolded. And your mommy can't save you, Esau.
Your mama set you up for failure. That's what she did.
That's right. She was, yeah.
Go tell him about the word, son. He probably sit there and he one of them grape juice drinkers, sit there with his Bible all day and totally just getting his mind. What does the scripture say, Isaiah? Fill their hearts, make their hearts fat, make their ears dull of hearing. And that's exactly what can nobody get it. The resting place is within Israel. Even with that, 2/3 of Israel will not be able to obtain to the mercy of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. The only way to obtain to the mercy is to have an understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, which is the word, man.
Right.
And only 1/3 of Israel and the elect are going to be able to obtain that.
He came up like a serpent.
I got a precept.
He came up real subtle like a fucking snake. Like that snake spirit, that slithering, you can't tell what the hell he about to do.
This is Psalms, chapter 55, verse 20. He put forth his hands against such as be a peace with man. He hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. But war was in his heart.
That's all was in his heart, man, because he got mad and started to show his true colors towards the end. He really wanted to cuss our ass out. But he tried to maintain composure. That's why his face was twitching. He was jittering because he really would. He wished we would have shut the fuck up and let him do the shit the way he do. Because he feels they all feel in their heart that we supposed to shut the fuck up when they come around. And they supposed to run the goddamn show.
Right.
Not in these times.
Let's start one morning off because
His words were softer than oil, yet were they draw swords.
Yep.
That's how he had a sword right in his back.
Yeah, that's our enemy, man. Their whole job is to take us down. We're the opposite of them on the earth. They want us out the way. You know, they want us out the way so they could, their wickedness can flourish on the earth.
Yeah,
and we're that righteousness that's going against them. It's just bottom line. Even our talents, they don't like that shit. You know, they don't like that we could play ball to them better than them. They don't like that the Globetrotters took over the fucking NBA. Negroes, what is they? No blacks allowed.
Yeah, no blacks allowed.
Globetrotters is the reason y'all niggas is playing in the goddamn NBA. Don't nobody pay the Globetrotters no attention no more.
I got another verse. This is Romans, chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Right, man. He hates y'all. And that's what they gonna find out. They like, yo, you're hurtful. Motherfucking slavery was hurtful. Them shackles was hurtful. The memory and the thought of that slavery is hurtful.
Not only that, the state of mind that 2/3 of our nation is still in right now. Because when you put, everybody knows, when you put anybody through a torment like that, it becomes embedded in their DNA, right? And in order for them to cleanse that, properly cleanse that people, you have to put them in the state of mind they were in before they went through that torment. And that's what the Lord is doing right now. By putting His Spirit down upon His elect in the 1/3 to bring us back into that state of mind we were in before we went through that torment.
To cut you, to have you bleeding before you even knew you was cut. And also, the fact that Esau could walk up to just hold your prayer 1 second. The fact that Esau could walk up to you, to us, and talk to us is hurtful. The fact that he's on this land is hurtful. You know, the fact that we see them here shows that they came from Europe, and then from Europe they came from the fucking mountains, from the caves, man. And now they over here looking us in the face on some, you know, yeah, you're gonna do it our way.
You just read the scriptures even.
Right, we looking at it like, mother, you hurtful for even being here. Wicked, that's what the word hurtful means, wicked.
And on top of that, the brother had the precept for he had the precept for Cornelius, and I like the brother got it. He said, "Nah, I'm tired." I mean, you gonna stop him and talk about I will read it? He had the scripture to bring out for you to get cut.
Yeah, you guys can just fine.